Hi everybody, I'm AZ Badfish, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. I'm coming at you from a little hole in the ground in a single player world that's running the new Direwolf20 mod pack for 1.12. Now, as you can see, I've got a few things going on here already, and I know this is not a typical start to episode 1. I did actually record a typical start to episode 1, but we ran into some issues with that world. For some reason, I was running around breaking some grass trying to get some seeds, and all of a sudden everything just kind of started tanking, right? My FPS dropped down to like 1, my Netflix on the other screen went crazy. As soon as I closed that world, everything was fine. I tried, different versions of the game, different worlds, everything is fine. Just that one world save, for whatever reason, something happened and it got messed up. So I'm not really sure what caused that. Anyways, this is where we're at. I started this second world to just kind of test things out, make sure everything was okay, and I ended up liking the spot so much. I decided, you know what, let's just start here. Nobody really wants to watch that super early game stuff anyways, so here we are. Direwolf20 mod pack for 1.12. That's right, modded 1.12. That does mean there are some noticeably absent mods that have just not been updated. Ender.io, for example, is not in this pack. And if you're new to the channel, I wanted to briefly kind of just say that I don't have a ton of personal experience with modded. I do have a Fullcraft series on the channel also, and that's about it. I'm really excited about this mod pack, though. I do still like Fullcraft. That series is not going anywhere, don't worry. But this mod pack is also geared towards automation, just in different ways, with different mods, and it takes a much more balanced approach. Something else that's not in this pack, for example, is Tinker's Leveling, Vein Miner, that type of stuff. Obviously, chickens and moo fluids and stuff. Alright, I'm not going to compare this pack to Fullcraft the whole time. I'm going to do my best not to do that, but again, that is the only experience I have with mods. So, this is where we're at. Obviously, this is my little starting hidey hole. I've got a, wow, that's kind of a weird view. I've got a nice little staircase there down to Y level 11 for my little mine shafts to get going, and I've got a hammer here, and outside, let's go ahead and take a look at where we are. So this is a birch forest in the middle of the Lost Cities. Now that's something that I made with this mod pack. Something that helped me make that decision, I guess, was the Lost Cities. I've never played with it before. It basically turns your whole map into this giant abandoned city, and some of these buildings are empty. Most of them are packed full of spawners. We will go explore that pretty soon. This is actually a fairly large open area, one of the biggest I've ever seen. For the most part, there's not really anywhere you could be in your world and not see a city somewhere in the distance. So yeah, this is where I've been making my home. I've been clearing out trees. I've been planting all of the crops that I've come across in the area, and yeah, so we've got a pretty decent start so far. Also in this pack is forestry, magical bees, gendistry. I really don't know anything at all about those mods other than that I am really excited to try them out. Okay, under here is a cave, and there's a lot of monsters that spawn around here. I think there's actually maybe a spawner near my base, maybe? I don't know. It seems like there's an awful lot of monsters that spawn really close to me. But yeah, as you can see, I've also got a Tinker's Smeltery. And this is the thing that I was working on at the end of the first world that I created. And I gotta say, I really do like this spot a lot better. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing in this season. I hope to do some cool stuff. I'm really excited about like immersive engineering. It's got some really big multi-block machines, I hear. I don't really know anything about it. I don't really know anything about most of these mods. But yeah, so I think our primary mod, at least to get started with, as I said, Ender.io is not in this pack, but we do have thermal engineering is what it's called. Thermal expansion. Excuse me. Thermal expansion. We got a bunch of stuff that we can do, and so we need to start with power, right? That's the big thing that you always want to start with. I'm thinking Steam Dynamo seems obviously like the easiest one, right? Because I think that's just water and coal. I think you can also use lava. And all these parts, this is all stuff that I'm kind of familiar with. Hopefully you guys are familiar with it. Okay, so copper and iron is all we need for this type of stuff. I think I've got a bunch of this stuff smelting up here. I also need to really get down there in those caves and start mining. I think this is the last of the iron that I have. And the smeltery is cool though, because it doubles your ingots and stuff, and you guys know all about that. All right, so that's what's going on. That's where I'm at. I think I actually need to, before we can really get started, I need to go get stocked up on some resources down from the mine. Yeah, I've got a nice little copper iron hammer here. I've got an iron pickaxe. I have not found any diamonds yet, so that's interesting. I really want to get this armor smelted down, and so I can or the iron smelted down so I can make some armor. Yeah, I don't have very much gold yet, so I've been using clay to actually make my my tool casts and stuff. That's how early game this is still. All right, got some more clay here. Just making up some stuff so that we can make a sword. Finally, and I think I really want to get down there. I know I don't need to, but man, they are really noisy and it's kind of annoying. So I'm definitely going to need some better weapons. I think we'll make an iron sword blade. Now this is just going to be early game stuff, obviously. I think I want a copper cross guard. All right. And I've already got a bone handle, so we'll see what kind of sword that gets us. There we go. That'll work. Broadsword. Sweet. All right. I got full iron armor. Guess let's make an extra bucket just in case. Man, there are so many bad guys down here. This is probably a terrible idea. Whoop, hello creeper. See? Nope. Oh man, multiple skeletons. He doesn't seem to care about me. Alright, let's get this place lit up. Alright, well this subway directly under my hidey hole is probably where all of those mob sounds are coming from. So hopefully after I light this up a little bit, we can get rid of all these annoying noises in and around the base. at least for now. Oh, look at that. Skeleton spawner in the base. Well, right next to the base. Man. Holy cow. Okay. Let's get down here. Actually, let's... Alright, safe here. Alright. Finally got that cleared out. Man. Yeah, no wonder there was so many spider noises around my base. This is like directly underneath my hidey hole almost. Alright. So that's kind of sorted out. Let me just light up a little bit more of that. Okay, I guess that's about all I'm going to be lighting up of that. What's in this chest over here? Nothing super amazing, but alright, I'll take it. It's stuff. Actually, I think I'll leave it there for now and probably come back for it later. We'll take these iron blocks, though. Alright, so I'm a little more sorted out now. Got my stuff repaired, got my inventory more or less cleared out. I've got a bunch of iron, and actually a bunch of other ores and stuff that I collected while I was down in that cave. And I've been thinking that the Smeltery is good. It's very good. It's especially good to have early game like this. You know, that's the whole reason I wanted a spot by a river, was so I'd have easy access to clay and sand and gravel. But it's not super efficient, and I'm at the point now where I want to start thinking more about efficiency, because obviously my supplies are running a bit low. Like, I've got a bunch of iron, not a ton, obviously, but I've got a decent amount starting with. But like these other ores and stuff, like I've got 8 silver ores and 4 aluminum. I want to make sure I'm making the most efficient use of those things. So we kind of need a better way, more efficient way than the smeltery, because right now, until I have access to gold to where I can make a whole bunch of permanent casts and stuff, I have to keep using clay, and I'm almost out of it. So we need to start finding a better way, and I think we're going to need some power, as I mentioned earlier, and I kind of want to make one of these steam dynamos. So we're going to need some of this stuff. Now, I don't know if I have even enough redstone. Like, that's a silver ingot, so we're going to need to, I think, do a bit of mining for some things. Like, we can do that. Let me check this energy cell out. Yeah, definitely don't have enough redstone to make all of this stuff. Energy cell frame, we'll need glass, lead. Yeah, okay, so we're going to actually have to smelt a few things down in the smeltery anyways, and then run down, hopefully mine up a bit more redstone, and hopefully find some gold. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I got the diamond achievement without you guys. Sorry. Alright, so that was a fairly successful journey. I got a diamond pick here. Was able to grab some obsidian, a few more extra diamonds, emeralds, Certus quartz. Yeah, we do have Applied Energistics 2 in this pack. It is the full version with channels and everything. I'm pretty excited to get into that. I know that's going to be a little bit more complicated than the easy mode version. So definitely got a bit of redstone and coal and stuff here. I've got a bunch more gold actually smelting up right now. But I want to go ahead and see what is it going to take to get this stuff going. So we want a steam dynamo. Need some copper gears. Why can't I click on them? Okay. Do I have any of that stuff? Nope. Not smelted down, I didn't anyways. Alright, after a little bit of smelting, I've got all the stuff we need. We can go ahead and move all those items. And steam dynamo. Sweet. Good to go. And now, what do we need for that other thing? I forget what it was called. Some kind of energy cell. Let's take a look at thermal. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. Energy cell. So we need an energy cell frame, which I'm going to need some glass and a lead gear. Alright, let me smelt some of that stuff. Actually, I think I have some glass. Very good. Does it have to be stained? I know some of the stuff in here has to be stained glass. No, just any glass. Alright, cool. An iron and a lead gear. So we need 4 lead ingots. Very good. Alright, got our lead ingots. So now we should be able to make our lead gear, energy cell, and energy frame. Lead gear. Move items. Very good. Okay, let's move back. Energy cell. Okay, I should be able to use any... I'm missing 3 iron ingots. Well, I can just craft some more. No big deal. Energy cell. Like that. Very good. Okay, now to make the actual energy cell, I need one of 2 more lead ingots. Okay, no problem. And one of these electrum ingot. You know, it's funny. I accidentally made electrum in the smeltery when I tried to use it to smelt the silver because I've got gold in here. So I accidentally made some, so that's pretty handy. 8 ingots worth. Man, I love this tiny coal. You take 1 regular piece of coal into a crafting grid, you get 8 pieces of tiny coal that cooks 1 item. The most efficient fuel in the game. Well, maybe not, but it's definitely better than regular coal. Alright, I think I have all that stuff. Sweet, energy cell. Alright, so, let's see. Temporarily, I guess we'll just stick it. Actually, let's dig out a space. Alright, that's a little bit better. So we can slap our energy cell right there. And I think, can I just do that? Okay, cool. Now this thing, I've got to put, I guess, some kind of fuel in here. So like coal, I think, and then water, I suppose, is how that works. So let's, can I just do that? Nice, I can. All right, so this will take 4 buckets. And let's grab a few pieces of coal real quick. Just see. So this is generating energy. It's putting it into this, I believe. Do I need configuration? Huh. Am I not doing something right? Oh, I guess it's got to burn through and then it'll... Yeah, okay. I guess that's what's happening. Cool. So this is now storing energy for us. That's good. Now we need some machines to use that energy. And I think I want to start with a pulverizer so that we can start manually mixing the dust and stuff and doubling our ores and mixing the ingots that we need as we need them. At least for now. Maybe, who knows what'll happen in the future. You know, we got a bunch of mods in here. Maybe we'll get some crazy kind of auto stuff going on. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. For now, let's take a look at Pulverizer. So same basic stuff. Just need a piston and some flint. We need a tin gear for that, which is just tin and iron. I have it. Nice. Actually, before I make that pulverizer, I was doing some thinking, and this steam dynamo, apparently maximum power is 40 RF per tick. And that's alright, I suppose, for a very starting out thing, but this also requires water, and yeah, it's essentially a coal generator that also requires water, which is kind of strange because I can make an RF Tools has just a coal generator which only uses coal, and it produces 60 RF per tick. So this is actually better. It's actually a little cheaper to make. Need some iron, some lapis, some gold nuggets. I've got these, so we'll make these into nuggets. We'll grab a few pieces of lapis. Very good. And looks like we're missing a few pieces of coal here to finish off the rest. So now I've got this coal generator, and I'm wondering, can this coal generator also output directly to this thing? Let's take a look. How am I configured? So everything is input except for the bottom, which is out. So that's okay. That should be fine for now. Actually, I want this side to be orange. Okay, cool. So now if I put some coal in here, we're going to start generating 60 RF per tick. And is it going to... Yeah, cool. Alright, so now I've basically got 2 coal generators. I kind of wasted all my stuff on this. I feel a little silly about that. No worries. No worries. This'll do us for now. This is going to hold that power for us while I build us a pulverizer like I was working on before. Okay, I think we finally got all this stuff. Pulverizer, sweet. Slap this guy right here, and he's receiving power. Very good. So, actually, I don't know if I want to leave him. Well, I'll leave him there for now. We might add more machines later. And actually, I do want to add another machine. I want a Redstone Furnace. What do I need to make one of those bad boys? Bricks. We need bricks. Oh, yeah. Nice. Did I get an ender pearl? Sweet. It's the first enderman I've seen. Sorry if that's really loud. That was pretty loud for me. Alright, I just needed a gold ingot, man. Okay. Redstone Furnace. Click on this thing. Click on that. Craft it. Okay, go back. I should have all the... Nope, need one of these. Wow, man. I keep thinking I got it all. And I'm never all the way. Was it that? Yeah. Okay. 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 Alright, Redstone Furnace. This we'll just cook stuff with RF instead of with coal. So I can use my coal to generate power, and then I can save it. And yeah, efficiency. Name of the game, y'all. So that can go there. Now, I do not want it right now to automatically output anything. In fact, I don't want it to do anything automatically. Neither you. So shift click it will clear all that stuff. Now, I'm going to need some kind of power conduit. Let's see what kind of stuff we have. Alright, so it looks like it's this flux duct, obviously, and leadstone is the cheapest one. 1000 RF per tick is more than we need right now. And that's just 2 lead ingots, a piece of glass, and some redstone. So, got a little bit more smelting to do. Put this lead ore in the pulverizer. It should give us 2 pieces of dust, which I believe will each smelt down into 1 ingot. Nice pulverized lead. And then you go in here. We should get 2 ingots out of that. Sweet. So now I can take that. We'll need a bit of redstone, maybe a bit more. Okay. And we need this flux duct. I believe I still have glass on me. Oh, cool. And it gives me 6 each. Oh, come on. Got a shift click here. Oh, but oh, it does take 2. Nice. All right. Sweet. So I've got 6 pieces here. And I think maybe just run them underneath. Seems like a good plan. Now, how does this connect? I've never messed with these before. Only ever used Ender IO conduits for that. Looks like it just connects straight up. Nope. Okay. There's no settings or anything. It just connects on there. I still got to shift click it though. And you know what? That's set to output, so I can just click like that and like that. Very good. Nope. I guess I don't have any stone. I need the cobblestone. Like that. Nice. So now both my machines should be getting power. Cool. And this is holding our power from the little bit of coal that we're able to put in here. So if we keep feeding this coal, and this is actually no longer useful. it's less efficient than that thing. So I think we'll leave it like that for now. Alright guys, so I think I've changed my mind. I want to do a little bit of a quick automation setup. It's still kind of manual, but a little bit. I can just now, I've configured the pulverizer to output to the right, and the redstone furnace to receive from the left, and also output to the right. So in theory, I should be able to drop a bunch of ore in here. It'll crush it into dust, so doubling my ore, and then the redstone furnace will smelt it down and output it into this chest. So let's see how this works. We'll grab some iron. So that's 23 iron in there. Now this is not super fast. We can get upgrades for this thing though. We'll have to look into that. Maybe in the next episode. I'm not entirely sure what all that's going to take. Yeah, we don't even see it show up in there, but then this activates right away. This, however, I mean, it's not super fast, but it is faster than a regular furnace. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. It's got 2. And yeah, outputting into the chest. Cool. I can automate this even further by taking another chest, making sure I got headroom for it. And I can set, I guess this is the back. I don't know. This looks like the top to me. Set that to receive. And then if I grab more, we'll grab some more iron, I suppose. I can just drop this in here. Is it able to do... Does that work? Can it just... Maybe it can't just pull from a chest. I bet a hopper works, though. Well, it's at least going into the hopper. Yeah, look at that. Nice. So now I can just take whatever ores I get, dump them in this chest. They'll go through the system and come out as ingots. Very cool. And then if I want to, I can always come in here and I can just like turn this off here. And this stuff will start accumulating in here. And, that's interesting. I might have to... Does this also go to the output? I don't know. If I ever wanted to just like save this and not turn them straight into ingots, I can do that. But for now, I just want to turn everything into ingots. Why? Alright, so I'm going to have to make sure I clear out that manually, I suppose. I don't want that to choke up the system. Interesting. So I've just come back from editing the video, and I've realized two things. The first is that while I was messing with this, I actually passed by exactly what I wanted. So if I click on this a few more times, that will actually make this the only output, but if I keep clicking it, now both of these are outputs. And we could see that I've actually got a few nickel ingots here already. So that is pretty cool. I'm glad that I was able to notice that in the editing. Yeah, the other thing I realized is that we are running long on this episode, you guys. So I hope you liked it. It's a bit of an awkward start to the series, but I think we're doing pretty good for episode 1. We got a smeltery, we got some ore production, some tools and stuff. I think in between episodes here, I'm going to go do some mining, some basic resource gathering, stuff like that. And next episode, we're going to head off into the city, probably that way. Try to find a more permanent location, I think, because that hole in the wall just ain't cutting it for me. So if you guys did like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss anything. I've got a couple other series on the channel as well that you might enjoy. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it here, you guys. Until next time, this is AZ Badfish signing out. See you later. Bye-bye.